Good morning. Um, Today, I really want to talk about what I'm doing this week, which is uh, I'm working on Forbidden Lands. It doesn't have a name yet. Obviously, it's solo rules. Um, Normally, about this time, I would be putting the PDF together and start putting it out on the blog and sharing screenshots and things, but it's not quite there yet. Um, so I thought I'd just show you what I had so far. Um, so this is the Word document. This is basically just a text. I've used a few styles in here just to uh, give me some idea of the structure. But yeah, this is all very much is in there. It says insert the table there. Lots of these, anything in angle brackets there is going to be sorted out when it goes into layout. Now, these things like broken arrow, open gate, bare face, these all refer to game icons, and I have gathered those together. Uh, the open questions are going to be working on like a Rory story cube type principle. So there's your bare face, open gates, broken arrow. Um, so you will be D66 roll, and it will come up with a an icon which will be unnamed. You will just see if you if you opened the box and you wanted to see what was in it, you could pick two icons, and it might be that um, icon there, and say that icon there, and you'd have to think, okay, um, what do these mean? And you might decide that that's a holy symbol in this case, and it was a warrior of God, and so the chest contains a holy symbol of the god of war, and then that's it. You can use that idea um, to carry your story forward. So I've gathered all of the uh, icons. There's two in here I'm not sure about. So I've got um, 74 icons. I need 36. Sorry, I need 72 for the finished book. I'll probably go for the heart plus rather than the heartbeats. Not sure yet. Um, but yeah, there's some which I haven't quite decided whether they're in or out. So these will be the game icons. I've started to gather the art, and I've got a few images here which if you've read Forbidden Lands, you know that the player character is always referred to in the female. So I've got this will be a nice featured image. My example character that I'm using for the playtest is Radnar, who's an elven minstrel, and so that's going to be him. And yeah, the artistic style all through Forbidden Lands is this black and white, um, very stylized pen drawing. So I've gathered the art. So I've got my art. I've got my I know what my game mechanics are. Uh, so in here, this is your the closed question, yes, no, and we've got the swords and the skulls. So it's starting to come together. The last element in this is my Forbidden Lands text, which is if I bring it across, you can actually see it. This document is the distilled essence of Forbidden Lands, the bits that I want to weave into the actual game mechanics to make it. Forbidden Lands uses the Zero engine, but I don't want this to be just Mutant Year Zero in fantasy. I want this to be Forbidden Lands, a completely standalone. It making use of the best bits of Forbidden Land. So I've grabbed out the bits that I think make Forbidden Lands as a game uh, unique. The best bits of it, and those are all in here. And there's little bits, things like bonus talent rank there. That's my one of the ideas. As I've been playtesting, I think, okay, no, to make the solo character that little bit better, a little bit tougher, more survivable. That's the sort of thing that you need. I've got references to scenes in here about willpower refreshing per scene. Um, so this is my from all my research. I've copy and pasted bits from the rules into here. Then as I've been play testing, I've been making tweaks to this. So some of the wording is direct from the rule book, but it's all becoming a little bit it, small changes. Like here it says, "Did you risk your life for another PC?" In here, where that features, "Did you risk your life for another character?" Because there are no PCs. You are the only player character. So where there's a rule that needs tweaking to become solo, that is that's all happening in here. So it's all starting to come together. It isn't quite as together as I had hoped, but I've got all the parts. I've got a set of rules between the Forbidden Lands text file and the Word document, which is a bit more polished. Between the two, I've got a playable system, and I've got my character, and I've got an adventure site, and we're going through it, and there's a plot developing, and the game's playing really, really well. On the blog over the next few days, you will start to see some screenshots now of the PDF, and that will be as I finalize the text and I can import it and I can bring the images together. I'll have something that looks almost like a book. So what I've got for you today is just the bits and bobs that I have started to gather, and it's all coming together. So that's it. It's just a progress update on my current main project. Okay, look out on the blog over by the end of the week, there will be something that looks presentable. And that's it.